What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Monday, November 18th, 2024. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Make sure you let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Well, we're getting out a little bit late today. Sorry about that. We had some tech difficulties. I've also been burning the candle at both ends trying to get this college basketball research done as we're starting to get into the meat and potatoes of the sports schedule heading into the holiday season. But we're still going to be here. We're still giving out some winners, trying to make you guys some cold hard cash in the NHL. So without further ado, let's not wait any longer. You guys know the drill. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game comes to us from the Wells Fargo Center, where the Philadelphia Flyers take on the Colorado Avalanche. And I get why the Avalanche would be favored. They are the better team on paper from a talent perspective. And you'd think that, you would just be able to blindly bet the Colorado Avalanche, but it has not been like that for much of the season. Colorado continues to play hot and cold at times. And, you look at their last couple road games. They've only played twice on the road since the start of the month of November. And they've lost both games. They were shut out by the Winnipeg Jets and then lost 5-2 in Nashville. Now you go take on a Philadelphia team that's a 500 team at home, just like Colorado's a 500 team on the road. And Philadelphia's been winning some of their home games. I mean, they beat the Buffalo Sabres, the San Jose Sharks. They beat the St. Louis Blues, and they picked up points in 5 straight games. I know it's not necessarily the toughest opposition for the most part, but they also beat the Lightning in a shootout. They lost to the Florida Panthers in a shootout. So this Flyers team is competitive. So I'm going to take a shot here on the Flyers plus the 1.5. I'm going to put a little bit on the money line as well at plus 165. Now we head to the TD Garden where the Boston Bruins take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. And, this is a hefty line to lay with the Boston Bruins for sure, but it's a justified one, I think, because, the Columbus Blue Jackets, they were a team that was providing value early on, but now it has just been so hard to back this team with any sort of confidence. They've lost 6 straight on the road, and the majority of those have been by 2+ goals. Boston necessarily hasn't been playing their best. They've dropped 4 of their last 6 games, but, they've been a lot better at home where they're 5-3-2 this season. Maybe it's a fade of the Columbus Blue Jackets more than anything else, but I got to roll with the Bruins on the puck line here, just given how poor the Columbus Blue Jackets are playing on the road. So give me the Bruins on the puck line. Now we go to the Bell Center where the Montreal Canadiens host the Edmonton Oilers. And, I get why you could look at a home dog in some spots. And, maybe it's a little bit tricky to take the Oilers considering last season's both meetings were decided in overtime. They were both victories for the Oilers. And Edmonton has played 3 straight games that have gone to overtime. But I still think that the Edmonton Oilers are the better team here. Even though Montreal got the win at home last time out and they've been a little bit more competitive on home ice, the Oilers for me are just still the better team. I still think that the Montreal Canadiens have some serious goaltending issues that really need addressing, and it's just so hard for me to get on board with Montreal. Again, I know Edmonton a lot of times is overvalued, overpriced, but I think this is just one of those spots where they are the far better team. I think they get the job done here. So give me this one in regulation as well as a sprinkle on the puck line. Now we're going to the American Airlines Center where the Dallas Stars take on the Anaheim Ducks, and a huge line here for the Dallas Stars, but it's unbettable from a price perspective if you're trying to bet the Dallas Stars, because for me that's the only way I see I can go here. Like the last couple times I've been willing to take a shot on some dogs to get some plus money prices, but Dallas has flat out owned this matchup in past seasons. They've won 9 of the last 10 meetings. The bulk of those have seen the Ducks really stifled in those games. And here's the thing. The way I'm going to look at this game is to take either the Stars on the puck line if you really need to bet that. But the better way I think you can go to get a better price on this game and have a similar result is to take the Ducks team total under. And under 2.5 is minus 165. Under 1.5 is plus 155. But here's the thing. The Ducks are scoring around 1.7 goals per game on the road this season. And head to head, remember how I said the Stars have won 9 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams? 9 of the last 10 as well, including the 2-0 win for the Ducks back in January of 2023, have all seen the Ducks score 2 goals or less, win or lose. They had the one game in January of last year that was 4-3 in overtime, but the majority of those have seen the Dallas Stars shut down the Anaheim Ducks from an offensive perspective. So I think the Ducks, once again, have issues scoring. I think Dallas takes advantage. I'm just not willing to lay this price, and we've seen a fair number of 1-goal games or even overtime games. But so if I had to, I'd pick the Dallas Stars on the puck line because they are the far better team. But I think the team total route is the way to go here against the Anaheim Ducks. Now we head to the Delta Center where the Utah Hockey Club take on the Washington Capitals. And I know this is a tricky spot for Washington coming off of the back-to-back, taking on the Vegas Golden Knights on Sunday. But for me, it's Washington or nothing here because the Utah Hockey Club, the problem with Utah is the goaltending. And while they were able to get away with it earlier this season, they've been able to get away with it in spots. You look at their numbers overall, they're scoring 2.76 goals per game overall, but 2.88 per game at home. The thing is that you have a goaltending group that more often than not in their losses is giving up 4 or more goals a night, and those are just not numbers that I can get behind. The Washington Capitals are just on another level right now. They're 5-2 on the road. Their last 3 games they've outscored their opposition by a combined score of 18-5, and I just think that the Capitals are heads and shoulders the better team here. So give me the Washington Capitals on the money line in this one. Our final game on Monday's card takes us to the SAP Center, where the San Jose Sharks take on the Detroit Red Wings. And, I'm going to take a shot here on San Jose because I really don't think it's that crazy of a take to say that the Sharks at home have actually been playing some of their best hockey. This is a Sharks team that in their last few home games, they've won 3 of their last 5. Their only 2 losses were to Minnesota and Vancouver. Detroit, this is a Detroit team that struggled in their last couple road games. They were outscored 10-3 in their 2 games against the Kings and the Ducks. Even though it was back-to-back, but still really struggled there. They've dropped 4 of their last 5. And the Sharks are coming off of a road trip on the East Coast where, they went 1-3, but they covered all 4 games on the +1.5 puck line. They beat the Devils and shut out the Devils. They lost by a single goal against the New York Rangers as +355 underdogs. And they took the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins both to a shootout. So I think that the San Jose Sharks are playing some of their best hockey of the season. And, they are 5-5 in their last 10. So to get the Sharks at this price at home, something I'll take a shot on. Give me the Sharks here at +130 to round things out. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Monday, November 18th, 2024. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Got a fair bit of college hoops and NBA action on the board today, so make sure you check that out. Whether you hop on a daily package or a long-term pass, whatever you choose to do, because trust me, long-term is going to be the way to go with all the sports that are heating up. I can tell you a hot streak is just around the corner. We're starting to get there. We're starting to have those winning days and compile them back to back. So some long-term, some of you want to hop on. Easy for me to say, but whatever you do, use the promo code PICK at checkout for an additional 15% off your purchase. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys.